Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is day 2 of our behind the scenes, behind the music, behind the song series on The Life You Left Behind. And today we're going to be talking about the song Eddie. Eddie is, I think, the first song that we really got excited about when we started writing, and we had a whole bunch of songs that we were working on. And Eddie took us probably, I'd say, close to about 2 or 3 months to get totally to the point where we were really happy with it and really excited on the demo. And I remember there was one night where we kind of sat back and we were listening to it, and kind of got it to a point where we were like, wow, this sounds really good. It's very much the vision that we were looking for when we set out to write the song. So it was a really cool feeling. The song itself is an interesting one. I think it's the first song that I had written for these series of songs that I wrote it, like, I don't know, in probably about half an hour. And I had been watching a behind the music documentary on VH1 about the Goo Goo Dolls, and just randomly got inspired to write about a friend of mine, actually, who I went to high school with, and had a drug problem. And the song is about, I guess you could say, my perspective on his life, and from the outside, like looking in from out and not being able to have any say or help or insight or control over the situation, but wishing I could. And seeing his friends and family all feel so helpless and out of control, and to see this whole situation spiraling out of control and not feeling like they could do anything about it or help or make the situation better, and to just feel like that from their position of being directly connected to him and feeling so helpless, and then a level higher up in my position of just kind of seeing this all unfolding, and then that layer of helplessness and not feeling like you could do anything. And so I thought it was an interesting take on a song, because I don't think writing a song on that subject matter, it's like a very, very dark kind of uncomfortable subject matter to write about, because I feel like a lot of people, or maybe not a lot of people, but the people that have had experience with that in their life, it's a tough time, and one that most people don't like to reflect on. So I wanted to try and capture some of that emotion in the song, and so that's pretty much the gist of the song. I think it really captured everything that I wanted it to, energy-wise and emotionally, in the song. And I mean, it's kind of funny because there's like that little bit of a scream at the end of the song, and it's kind of very far outside of Late Night Habits' nature to have that kind of sound going on. But we really felt like, I mean, it was one of those things, actually, when we were recording, where it wasn't planned at all. Like, that wasn't in the original demo of the song. It was just sort of, we were recording and doing a bunch of takes at the end to just see if anything came out that we didn't expect to. And I was just kind of riffing on a bunch of melody and lyric lines, and that we were doing the take, and we got towards the end of the take, and Rob just kind of let the song run, and that came out not even planned. I didn't expect to say those words or to do that kind of screamy thing into the part. It just kind of happened organically, and so that was pretty cool, and turned out to, I don't know, it's definitely my favorite part of the song, because I feel like it's just this climax that builds up, and it's like angsty and angry and so helpless, and just really ties the song together so nicely. So that's the gist. I don't know if I've even told you really anything, but I feel like I've told you a lot of background to give you all the pieces you sort of need to make the song yours, and tie it to the Eddie in your life, if that couldn't get any cheesier. So yeah, that's Eddie. Probably one of the heavier songs, subject matter that we've ever written. Definitely one of the heavier songs, musically that we've written for Late Night Habit. But I am very proud and happy of the final result of that song. So that's Eddie. Hope you guys are still enjoying The Life You Left Behind and sharing it with some friends. Please feel free to share it. I mean, we definitely appreciate the money that we make to break even on recording and releasing and all the money that goes into that whole process. But most importantly, as long as we make a little bit of money to get by, we really just want you guys to hear our songs and our messages and the stuff that we like writing about. So please feel free to share it with friends, and hope you're enjoying it. I'll be back tomorrow or the next day with the final acoustic / electric song, A View of Heaven from a Seat in Hell, which I'm very excited to talk about. Anyway, have a good night.